Hello everyone, this is Syed Hasan from LowCodeDev. So today I'm going to demonstrate what I have built with the power of PowerApps Vibe app. So let's start. When you log into your PowerApps Canvas app, from here you will see from the home page there is a pop-up message showing Explore Vibe code in PowerApps Preview. When you click Try Now, it will redirect to your Vibe app homepage. And then from here, you can see if you are on the right environment. When you log in to the first time, you will see three menu: Home, Plans, Apps. So this is the app I have built with the power of AI agent. Let's start. So for the first time, you will see there is a text box where you can write all the prompt to build the app. So as I have already built it, let's go with the plan. So this is my plan where I have added what user need, how my application is going to work, and what are the features I need for the application. So once I have given the prompt, AI agent already selected the most important requirements from my prompt and then created the user roles, of course, based on the prompt I have added, and then pointed all the important requirements and the features for the app. And then it created the data model that are associated with the app and which is very much necessary for the app to function in fully. And the technology behind the app, such as the automate app assistant agent and so on. Now, when you click on the data, you will see the data already created by your agent based on your prompt. So based on my prompt, this is my data table. And then from here, I can also add table. I can also create relationships and so on. So this is the apps that I have built with the power of AI agent prompt. So this dashboard is basically showing all the revenue information, orders, total clients, total stock, the graph, the chart of my revenue, recent clients, order trends, inventory, and also the recent orders. And from here, I can see all the orders like order number, client name, total status, date, and I have actions on the grid like view, print, edit, then delete. I have also a pop-up message like when I put my cursor on the order date, order ID, it will show a short information of the order. I can also filter order based on the status like pending, approved, delivered. Now, here are some of the validation I have added just by adding a prompt. Let's say when the status is pending, I can't approve because the approved functions is only associated with the admin. I can only select the deliver, but as it's pending, approved have not been done yet, then I need to wait for from the admin side. So these are the approved I can see. Then once I select approved, there are no going back to the pending. So this is one of the validation. And then once I click delivered, see this one already delivered, but I can't revert back to the approved or pending. Then again, when I click new order, I can see the client information, gadgets, gadget information, how many units left, and also can create order. Then these are the gadgets where I can see all the gadgets name, stock, total price per unit. And then these are the clients. From here, I can also see the client's information and if any order associated with the client. And also I can add new client invoices. So this is the invoices grid where I can see the invoice number, order, amount, the status, date, and action. Now here is the validation part. When I click generate invoice, it will only generate the invoice, those orders which are already approved. Then this is the payment screen. My payment reference, invoices, amount paid, status paid. Now there is another validation over here. Let's say if the status is paid, I can't revert it back to unpaid or partial. I can also see the timeline such such as on this week how many payment invoice has been generated. Then this is the calendar from where I can see the date associated with the order and the client. Let's say on 26 there are two orders from the two clients. And then I can also select previous date and see the order information together with the client name. And finally, this is the settings where I can choose the themes like light or dark. Let's say if I choose dark, it will change to dark theme. Then the profile, the user profile, this information coming from M365 account tenant. And then language, if I want, I can change the currency. So this is basically a fully functional app that I have built with the power of Vibe Code AI agent. So this is how I think uh, we can create a fully functional app just by the prompt of AI agent, and then we can also use this powerful feature for creating an MVP, so that we can show the mock app to our client. So that's all from me. So let's learn, build, and grow together. I hope you will try this vibe code and build something amazing. Thank you so much.